I got for selling me clothes, tuppence for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right, ladies and gents, just on the front lawn. This is actually my front garden. Yeah, not getting out today, so again just doing a little bit of prep work, as I say. I had this couple of weeks now. I had a day out, Marty Cuff and Tony Smith and so forth, and while we were having a little chat, Marty just mentioned he had one of these. These are a Dutch Army, I say two-man tents. You need to be quite close to you know, have two blokes in there, one man in his kit anyway. Yeah, we had a little chat, and he said he wanted, I got it for 25 quid, he was happy, I was happy. A handshake was exchanged, and at the MTFU weekend he passed it over to me. I'm not going to apologise for the noise, because that's actually kids in a school playground which is quite near to where I live, and they're actually taking them out and doing them some cross-country running, so every now and again they're coming round on a circuit. But remember that, when kids got outside in the sunshine as opposed to sitting around computers and iPads in a classroom? Lovely days. Anyway, I've just had, much to my missus' disdain, she went, "Oh, can't you do it in the back garden?" I went, "No, they all know I'm a bit of a nutter anyway, my neighbours." So I've just come out onto the lawn here. I'll have a little set up. Never set one up before. Very simple, not very hard. 4 pegs securing the bottom, another 6 pegs. And again, these are only little sort of cheap pegs. I just managed to have a load of them. I'm going to have to buy some proper aluminium ones for them. So keep that out of the way, like them type of ones. No worries, go outdoors or someone will have them. But yeah, I'm sort of quite liking this. I'm going to just put it up sort of temporary, just have a quick first look. Got the extendable poles there, Marty. You said you didn't think much of them, mate, but they're fine with me, mate. I've got no problems with them. And again, I probably should pull it a little bit tighter and tip about it, which I might do later on, but just wanted to have a first look at this. Now, ladies and gents, it's made out of a very lightweight but sort of canvas, and I think definitely I'm going to have to fab seal this. So only reason I've got the camera out, to be honest, is where do I get spray on fab seal for this? Hopefully I've got an atomizer bottle, but where is the best place to get stuff just to fab seal this, or whatever seal you put on your tents? Because I've never come across, say, sort of a canvassy type tent before. I reckon that's got a good amount of waterproofness to it anyway, and I know of old, with canvas you stretch it thereby altering the surface tension, and water should run off it anyway. But I can't see no reason why I wouldn't want to fab seal this. I'm not really a tent type of guy, however, you know, for things like the bushcraft show or the wilderness gathering, I want somewhere I can sort of put all my gear inside there, and you know, put a little padlock on there, may dissuade people from sort of entering it. I have heard stories where, you know, bits and bobs go missing because it's like a big massive meet, not just like a meet of friends, bushcrafters. But one thing I did have an idea, and that's the tent anyway. Absolutely perfect, well happy with that, Marty, thank you. Good bargain, mate, and you're happy, I'm happy. But he's a geezer, Lee, Food for Adventure, goodly while ago. So he just does a lot of he does a lot of sort of tent reviews and so forth. Recently put out a video of an overnighter he did and a long walk. But this is a Gillert mini canopy. Now I immediately saw that and loved the look of that, and asked him where he got it and how much and so forth, and well, he's kind of sent it to me, and I think Lee's one of the rare people, it doesn't actually post a lot of videos, that if somebody obviously shoots something my way, I would generally reciprocate, and Lee, to this point I haven't, but still an ongoing venture, mate. And obviously if you see anything I'm making, or you want sort of a bit of sewing up done, mate, or stuff like that, just give us a shout, and it's a job done, mate. But I'll shut up the camera now, and just I want to see if this will provide a working canopy over the front for me, and this is the first time I've had opportunity to have this out and that as well. So I'll bring you back if I can make sense of this. Take care. Right, ladies and gents, here we go. We've come from Lee for Food for Adventure, so cheers for that, mate. this is what my original idea for this, and what's the way? It's a good while ago now, mate. I had a little chat with you about it, so thank you for that, mate. It's the Gillett mini canopy. Right, there's the first lie for a start. It's extremely lightweight. It's in a normal size sort of roll mat type bag. What you put a roll mat in, I suppose. Probably a little bit smaller diameter to that, but that word mini, they're lying. Because, ladies and gentlemen, just stuck up as a rough little guide there. It's anything but mini. I would describe it as having TARDIS-like qualities. It's made out of tart material, Cylon, you know. Totally happy with it being waterproof, but well, once you actually get it out, and I'll come around the other side, that way I ain't got my sun in the lens. As you can see, it goes almost. It's a whacking great thing, and you'd have that at the front of the tent as a porchway. Again, it sort of comes down there. There's the lines. I've left the Dago lines in there. I always replace them with shock cord just to give it a bit of wind resistance. But if you're going to big dudes like the Bushcraft show and stuff, there's nothing wrong with having Dago dye lines, especially for night time, so people don't fall over your tent. But literally, that's almost the full way over the tent. As you'll come round, huge great arc and canopy. Got some kids coming along there now. Arc and canopy, and as you can see, afternoon. There's a big working space in there. Yeah. Like I said, I was around my front door. People look at you like you're a nutter. That's my missus is right. But yeah, it's made out of a nice Cylon, probably seam sealed and that. There's this big bar that goes right across through a loop. Again, it's got some more. If you see that there now, that was pegged out again. I'm not going to do it now because I'm on my front lawn. Yeah, that's nice and tight. You've got a huge room inside. Certainly that's a good sort of 5 foot there. Oh, is this open this tent? Just gives you a good working. One moment. Inside the old Dutch Army tent there, plenty of room for you and your Bergen at the top there, and without my feet even touching the floor. I know how big my Bergen is. Lovely old tie-outs there. So on a warm day like it is today, obviously I had it done up, that's why I turned the cam off. Can't undo zips with one hand, can you? Was very, very hot in here, and yeah, very happy with this. Got to fab seal it though. There's that points there. They're not leakages, they're just weak points in the material. Candle wraps rubbed over that from the outside will help with that. You can see where the light bits are. Okay, and that's just wear and tear. But it's only in the one place. Other than that, it's absolutely perfect. But yeah, not too worried about that at all, because see some bits there. You usually get a candle and then rub it over that. Changes the surface tension. And yeah, this Gillett mini canopy, my arse, it's huge. Probably make you feel sick doing it like that, wouldn't it? But, plenty of room out there so I could do all my cooking and admin in there. Underneath a shelter. And already this system, the mini canopy, is giving me a good few ideas of just using that alone solo, but taking one side to the floor and having one side open, as you see. Very, very lightweight type of shelter. So Lee, no, thank you very much for that, mate. First time I've had it out, but as you can see now, this is what I wanted to use it for, mate. And bearing in mind I've got that much working space, you could sleep another bloke in there, unless the rain was coming from that direction, he wouldn't get wet. But that is also 2/3 of the way over the length of the tent, mate. Yeah, so I dispute their word mini canopy, because it's huge, mate. Anyway, ladies and gents, I think that's probably about enough there. Just having a little mess about on my front lawn, but however, that's my front lawn. Which is quite nice. To my wife's horror, I'm putting it up in view of all the neighbours, but most of them know I do the outdoors camping and that anyway. I'm never been one to worry about what people think, and I'll call it a day now and have a few messes about with the little setups and just adjusting it, and just call it a day there. So yeah, Marty, thank you very much, mate. Happy with the tent. Lee, Food for Adventure, I'll drop your link at channel in there, mate. Thank you very much for that, mate. Nice to see that. Getting it. Well, every time I use this tent, I'm going to use it, mate. So I appreciate that, mate. Thanks a lot. And to everybody else, well, as I said yesterday in the video, just using these few days where I'm not going to get out, just to, well, test a few bit of kits and do things that are on the to-do list. So on that point, take care, everybody, and thanks for watching. Tightwood. Just a quick.
A lot of neighbours looking at you, darling.
I know they're looking at me. Mrs. Tightwood's come out just for a quick peek. You're supposed to bring me out a brew. Do you have a good kip?
No.
No? Right.
Neighbours are laughing at you, darling.
Well, a lot of people laugh at me. Do I bother? No. Gonna get a brew and go, and I'll
Yeah.
see you later. See you in a few minutes.